And people listened to it. We got some dislikes, honey. We got some negative comments, and I was like, I did it just like Wendy. Thanks for watching. Okay. Thanks for watching. No, and I don't want people to think that we're talking about all straight people, because, you know, there's straight people that are allies, and I feel like I have to say that. But there's straight people that are allies and stuff, and people that understand like what we go through and stuff like that. We're not talking about that. It's just that when the ones that butt into others' lives and dictate what they feel is appropriate or what's not appropriate, which is what we're about to get into, that's where I have a problem. Okay, obviously, you know, I understand that there's straight people that are not that way. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a home to stay in if it wasn't that case, if all straight people were like homophobic or anything like that. Because I feel like that was the general consensus of like the negative feedback that I was getting. I'm like, all right, calm down. Okay, I mean, let me just say a hit dog a holler. Like, if you didn't get offended, like I've talked to straight people about this, they didn't get offended. They was like, yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm like, so y'all get it. Like, it's half of y'all that just don't get the shit. And I'm just like, what y'all getting mad for? Guilty conscience. But anyway, speaking of blasphemy, let's get into these hot topics. And I seen you put it at the top of the list. I had it in music, but yeah, whatever. We can start there.
We got to start with the hottest topic.
We got to start with the hottest. Lil Nas X.
Wow.
Call me when you want. Okay, hold on.
I'm happy for him.
No, I am. It's interesting. I first of all, I did not like the promotion. The promotion was dragging. Like, we knew about this song months, before, and I was like, how this song gonna play out? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a singing. He's singing and all that, and he was doing like a bunch of TikTok promotions. And that's the wave now. You gotta do that to promote some music. When we got to the video and the music and just like hearing other parts, because it was only like that little 30-second snippet that we've been hearing. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Like, I was like, okay, all right, I'm hearing this too much. I need to hear the rest of the song. And I pre-added it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to the whole thing, then I watched the video. I feel like the visuals, like my best friend was talking about. She was like, "Oh my god, the material!" Like, yes, like it was. Somebody said it was like what my best friend called it. She said, remember the girl from what's that movie called? What is that movie called? The Hunger Games. Remember the one with the wig?
Oh,
like
Lord.
Primrose Everdeen. Like, it was giving that. Like, he was over here doing lap dance. He was doing the stripper pole, honey, all the way down to hell, honey, and doing lap dances to the devil. Now, what is going on with that?
I gave him a lot of flack early on because I feel like the only issue with Lil Nas X is that I feel like he's being manufactured a little bit. Like, there are artists that are, it's good. You have a team, you have a creative team, and you have like people want to put you in a space where you are going to, like, whatever you're doing, it's going to get pressed, it's going to get promoted. That's what it's supposed to do. And I mean, I'm glad that he's freeing and creating a space for artists who already do that. Like, I think we talked like in the pre-show, I'm thinking like, okay, well, as a rapper, people saying, "Oh, I ain't never seen this before," blah, blah, blah. I said, there are all these gay rappers and artists out here that are full of wigs and stunts and heels and lashes and all. And
he has the resources to do this big production.
The difference is that he has a budget and he has a major machine behind him. And
who is he with?
Like I said in my feature out in Jersey Magazine about other queer artists, like, I want Lil Nas X to be successful because that if he proves to be successful, that means that other queer artists may have an opportunity to be really queer and as successful. But also, like, I was watching some of the tweets last night. And I'm like, how easy do we forget about artists like Big Frida, who's been doing this for almost 20 years? Artists like Tyler, the Creator. You know what I mean? Like, we have queer artists. He's a queer artist.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
You know what I mean? But I'm glad that in this particular time, in this space, we do have representation in this market. So
Right.
I'm happy for Lil Nas X, and I hope that his debut album is successful.
It is supposed to come out in the summer, but I did, and it's good that I'm going to expound on that. What you said about like he need if he's proven to be like this huge selling artist, then it's going to open the doors for other queer artists. And that's why I said, I was like, he needs to be he can do whatever he wants, but it would behoove him. It would be so nice if his career blows up like a Nicki, because you seen how you see I can see the pattern of like, okay, labels are like, I don't know how this is going to sell. It seems like, gay rappers or gay artists in hip hop are not really charting that well, as opposed to, the heterosexuals. So if we can see, well, okay, if you want
for the past 2 years, hip hop artists have topped the charts consecutively. Like there was a moment this year where the top 10 was full of rappers. Every slot had a rapper on it.
Yeah.
Hip hop is the most influential genre of
gay
music
rappers though
in the world. Huh?
I'm saying gay rappers though. Like he's opening doors. And he would have to be like, it'd be cool if his career blows up, and then other labels, because what we want, other labels are like, oh my goodness, like I want a Lil Nas X. So now they're gonna start, putting on and signing,
I just want Kid Ken to get signed and get that major budget and eat everything alive.
Okay.
That's what I want. Shout out to Lil Nas, but I want Kid Ken to, because he's
okay.
Well, I cheer for all the barbs out there chasing their dreams. So
yes, of course. And yes, and Lil Nas X is a barb. There was a lot of barb stan accounts that were saying, oh, okay, he's very much he got the influence, honey. The part where he was doing lap dances on Satan, they were going back and forth with the when Nicki
Anaconda.
did Anaconda.
Right.
And I was like, oh, well, he knows a good inspiration, honey. Okay, a good inspiration.
People done gave lap dance, so
we love
it. But it was a hot video. The song, even though the music may be questionable, the video, the visuals have been
visuals made it. It's number 3 on YouTube. So, that's really good considering YouTube's algorithm, child. We'll see. Well, I love to see how this is going to play out in the course of the weeks. Hopefully it charts, does something, take up out the. Oh, let me stop. We love Cardi. Cardi. Okay, but anyway, we just hope that it charts. We hope that it, this Lil Nas X, it probably is. He has a cult stand him, or what do you call Lil Nas X people? Y'all gonna have to figure out a name. Anyway,
they're gonna be the demons after this.
Not the demons. And let's talk about it, honey, because I was looking at the general consensus. I mean, it's pretty much mixed reviews. We got people saying yes, like do it. Like, it's we love it. And it was one thing that I mentioned early on is how at first when I seen the devil, I was like, oh shit, now people gonna start saying stuff. But then I looked at it because your friend had reposted something that brought me to perspective. Like, y'all been calling gay folk demonic, we going to hell, this, that, and the third, all millennia. Okay. So I'm gonna get my ass on a pole, and I'm gonna do since I'm going to hell, honey. I'm gonna do a lap dance on the devil. Like, it's whatever. Like, and I think he took a negative and he made it maybe into a positive, or maybe he took the power back.
Period.
And I've been saying this for years. We need to take the power back. It's not all about canceling people because they say certain things or they do certain things, because, we're looked at as, oh, we're sensitive and this PC. Take the power back. That's how we really will change a lot of things. And I love what Lil Nas X did there. And, because at first it came off to me like, oh, like you said earlier, like, are they marketing him to be like this, because we've seen that with other artists too, like with Sam Smith. Like Sam Smith, he came in with a different type of style, and then now he's all, voguing and all that other stuff.
They are, because he's non-binary now.
Oh well, okay. No, yeah. But I can also relate too, because I know when I first came out, like I felt like I said this to my best friend. Like I think I understand what Lil Nas X is going through. He's going through the phase. Like I say, a new vampire. You get what I'm saying? Like how if you watch Twilight, the new vampires are rambunctious, honey. They're running amok. They're killing everybody. You know, when I first came out, like it was like a power that I wanted to take back, and it was like, yeah, I was popping my neck. I was talking all this slang. I was very femme. I'm not to say that I'm very masculine now, but I'm just saying like I'm kind of happy medium now. But like beforehand, I was like, girl, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And I wanted to, and I felt like I was just projecting a little bit because it was like I was ostracized for so long for me being in the closet, and now I'm out. So it just felt like a new day. Like I feel like I can be, whatever I want. Then you come into your own personality eventually. Right. And I feel like that's the phases that Lil Nas X is going through. I don't know if he was already out before he became famous, and then he had to, because you got to come out multiple times. He probably already done came out to his peoples before he was famous, then he got to come out again when he became famous. Child, I'm like,
yeah. Well, you come out to new people all the time, like who don't know,
right?
But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I think that, of course, there's going to be outrage because he's a mainstream artist, and people, the first thing they say is, "What about the kids? You have kids?" It's,
and they were listening to him when you did Old Town Road, and now you're doing this.
Old Town Road, and now you're doing, busting splits, busting it wide open for the devil in hell. And child, it's a music video. I always tell people, as an artist, like, I am not responsible for your children. You are, because you're a parent. I'm not.
He's an adult.
I make my music for grown people. I talk about stuff that grown people talk about. So the kids should be watching Sesame Street. This is not that.
Everybody gonna have an issue when he does something. He walks through a door. It's like, oh my God, why he walked through the door like that?
Yeah. So something I posted earlier is like, lovers gonna love you, haters gonna hate you. You have to live your life for you. And focus on yourself, like focus on your journey. And if he's happy, then more power to him.
More power to him.
More power and more success to him.
And that's what it's all about. We love to see it. What did he say? We're all gonna buy it.
Love the new single. We're all gonna buy it. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yes. Shout out to Lil Nas X.
What else is going on?
Saweetie has been in the news lately.